Today, I have a very special guest with me. She's a president of a organization here in San Antonio just for female veterans. So, if you're watching this video, if you know a female veteran that needs help, that needs resources, this is a lady that's going to be able to help them out. Okay. So, before we get started, I just want to say thank you very much for allowing me to do this interview. We talked over the phone. You sounded really excited. And I just wanted to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Like I told you before, this is a form of therapy for myself, and at the same time, I'm actually able to give back.
Well, thank you for this opportunity because I could talk all day about women veterans and what we can do to support.
Awesome. Okay, so let's start the interview. So I'm here with.
My name is Deb Parsons, retired Air Force, and I am the president of the Women Veterans of San Antonio.
Okay, so and just let us know exactly how you help our female veterans, resources that you give them, and if you guys can't help, what other resources do you kind of like help them out with?
Absolutely. There are more and more resources for women veterans, and I'm very grateful to partner with a lot of them. Our group was actually founded by Robin Walker Devlin, who, when she retired from the Army, realized that there was just going to be something missing, that camaraderie. So she started what started out as a social group for women veterans, and then realized there's a need, for example, for feminine hygiene products. As a woman, we know they're expensive, and if you are on the streets, you may not have the money to get these items. So it started with distributing these items, and then it moved on to all different other items that women might need. We get referrals from other veteran organizations, but we also get people that contact us through email, through our website, through our many social media channels, and we do our best to help out. Sometimes it's a grocery gift card, sometimes it's hygiene supplies, and if it's something that's beyond what we can provide, then we partner with other groups, and sometimes the groups can help out in other ways, such as rent assistance or utility assistance.
Okay, great. So you said that if they need any products and things like that, they could always reach out to you guys. What's a good number, email, point of contact that they would need to they would need to know in order to get these resources?
Sure. Email is best, and it's womanvetsofsa@gmail.com. We are also on Facebook, LinkedIn, X, and Instagram,
Okay.
and we can be reached by any of these ways. And if women want to join our group, they can look for us on Meetup, because we also have the goal of finding ways for all women veterans to network, socialize, volunteer, and give back to the veteran community. And we do this by, say, distributing these supplies at homeless veteran events, but we also do social events. We have a holiday party coming up. We do a wine bus once a year. And it's just about getting women veterans out in the community around other sister veterans. We just have a sisterhood that, it's a bond that can't be broken.
Awesome. So this is a veterans women group,
Yes.
but us males that would like to volunteer our time to help you guys out, are we able to do that as well? I mean, do y'all?
So it depends on what's going on. We're always asking for men and women to maybe collect supplies for us. And sometimes we have situations where maybe we're building a lot of backpacks, and I can show you guys the backpacks
Okay.
that we distribute. So there are opportunities for men as well. And most importantly, just by sharing our information with women veterans that you may know, that could benefit from having a way to socialize with other women veterans or have a need for supplies.
Okay, and to get these supplies for you guys, what would the audience need to know, or who would they need to talk to in order to try to help you guys get those supplies?
So same, just shoot us an email, message us on any of our social media channels, and we can get with you. I just collected some supplies over the weekend of mental health bags, which was it's an important topic right now, right?
Huge, yes.
A couple weeks ago, I collected just all kinds of hygiene supplies that another organization collected for us. So you can they reach us all those ways. Or if we're at an event, just come talk to us.
Okay, awesome. So you did mention that you were a veteran yourself. So you did already give your name and rank, but if you can again, rank, your branch, and then I want to know what was the hardest part about the military and what was the easiest part about the military.
Oh, wow. Okay. So I retired as a Chief Master Sergeant in the Air Force. My job was services, which is kind of a conglomeration of food service, fitness, recreation, mortuary, training, all different. And by the time I retired, I was over the Force Support Squadron, which also includes things like the CDC for the kiddos, education and training for the base, civilian personnel. So pretty broad.
Right.
I would say when I first joined, the hardest part was, even though this was in 1993, women had been serving for decades, getting men to appreciate what we were doing. So I always had to work harder, be tougher than the men. I was always the first to step up and say, "Yep, I'll take that deployment." There were 2 deployments I actually covered for men that fell out because of family matters. The easiest part, the travel.
Okay.
I joined the military thinking I just want to be stationed in Missouri, stationed close to home,
Right.
close to family. I was sent to Korea.
Oh, wow.
That was a shock. But once I settled in and realized, okay, this is great, the food, the culture, the scenery, I stayed overseas. And the easiest part was just knowing that I lived down the road from castles and coliseums that people spend their life savings to go see. And, I just drive by it every day on the way to work.
You kind of not lose appreciation for it, but you're kind of like, oh, been there, done that.
Yeah, that's just another day in the life for me. I'm just going to go down to Rome this weekend, or go to Switzerland this weekend, and that was the fun part.
The norm.
The norm.
Right. All right, guys. Well, so you heard it here. If you know a veteran, female veteran that does need help, Deb is the point of contact to get a hold of. I will be taking pictures of the backpacks, maybe another couple of small little videos to show you guys more of the space that they have here and the other things that they are able to get to these women that need help. If you would like to volunteer, reach out to Deb. But I call on a lot of our male veterans that are watching this. You know, our female sisters need help just as much as we do, and probably a little bit more because they go through more than we do. But I call on you guys to just help support organizations like the female organizations, and together I think that we'd be able to just help them as best as we can.
Can I add on to that?
Yes.
So right now, single mother women veterans are the fastest growing homeless population in the veteran community, one of the fastest growing populations in the country. And the issue is with both men and women veterans, right? We don't ask for help. We might not think that we're homeless, but if you're couch surfing or living out of your car, you do not have a permanent stable house, you're considered homeless. And there's so many resources out there that can help with us. Also, women veteran suicides are way up and higher than our brothers. And so that's an issue. While we may not address mental health directly because we have so many great organizations that do that, by just having an outlet and a way to get outside the house and to be around our sister veterans, that alone can help. It helped me. When I retired, I had just come off of a deployment, and then a Category 5 hurricane hit. And then I ended up in San Antonio, and even though I knew people in San Antonio, I just was lost. And so I spent a few months with no direction, kind of sleeping in, not really knowing what to do.
Yeah.
Went to an event and realized, okay, I have a sisterhood here, and I've been with the group since.
Oh, there you go, guys. So if that doesn't motivate you to help these guys out, I don't know what will. But I mean, I truly call on my male veterans, like you heard, female veterans with kids are the highest homelessness. Like that's ridiculous, ridiculous. You got to think about those kids at least. Like they don't need to see their mother like that. Like we need to help out. So I'm calling my male veterans. Let's help them out. I would like to personally, if you need my time, I will help you guys in any way, shape, or form. If you need me, call me, and I will be there. And I'll bring people with me if you need help. So
that sounds great.
But I just want to say, Deb, thank you very much, and anything you need, we're here for you.